Good morning, crypto world. It is 2:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1/12/2019. When you look at the history of Bitcoin, 2013, look at that price, 134 closing. When you look at the four sets of numbers in the center, and you can see that you've got this part right here is your closing number for the day. So 134.21 on April 28, 2013. Okay, now when you get all these things, whenever the market dips, everybody says, oh, Bitcoin is dying. Negative headlines go lower. When it goes up, everybody goes, oh, it's going to surge, it's going to surge. So just disregard the garbage. What you got here is that money coming into the market increases the price of the coin. And when you go up the ranks here, what I want to show you is that if you take away the burst of that hype of the fall of 2017 into January, early 2018, where everything zoomed because everybody in the world was talking about Bitcoin, all the kids, the 20s and 30s, everybody just going crazy buying, even other people too, all the way up to 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, buying. It was going crazy because of the hype. So now when you get down into this range here, we'll go all the way up. And you can see the prices going, but slowly going up to the 1,000. Now we're into December 30th, 2013. And you can see here that you've got about $700, okay? And then as you go up the rank, and sorry if you're getting dizzy or whatever, but we'll go up real fast, up to, what I want to show you, which is 2017. Let's get up to there. So when you look in, now you can see here what's going on is that Bitcoin up and down, hanging around a couple $100 in 15. And then, Bitcoin's been around for 10 years, guys, but just started on the exchanges after that, of course. You think about how long it took to get onto exchanges. So, an exchange, I should say. Now, when you look at the beginning of 2017, Bitcoin was $900 to $1,000, right about there. All right, and then during 2017, it had a nice run up, and in basically right towards the springtime, it started to go down a little bit, and then in right about the summertime, it started to climb. And late spring, early summer, April, May, it started to go on a run. And with that, you basically had every day going up, up. And this is when the fuel of the fire hit. Whenever you have money coming into the market, and you have a coin going up, Bitcoin, okay, then all the other coins start to go up. Why? Because you see the market going green, and everybody goes, I got to get my favorite coin. I got to get this one before it goes up. And you watch like what XRP did. It went up very fast. So people were going, I got to get my XRP. I got to get my Verge. I got to get my Tron. I got to get my whatever, just going out and buy. Then, of course, whenever it goes down, people, the Bitcoin sellers sell. Everybody else all goes, I got to sell before I lose. I got to sell. Well, yeah, that's the nature of investments. When the going's good, everybody buys. When the selling starts, everybody sells. Not everybody, of course. A lot of good holders out there. But when you look at the pricing, and this is what I want to point out, is that you get into 17 and late 17, when it went into August, September, October, into December, it was gangbusters big. So when you look here, when you get into November, went from 4,000, 5,000, 6, 7, 8 Bitcoin, going up to 10, holy mackerel. In December, it went to 11, then to 14, and this is days, guys, over days. Okay, imagine this. And I lived through this, and a lot of us did. It was just crazy. When you're into the market and you saw what was going on, Bitcoin was just surging, grabbing $1,500 a day. And yeah, and watching the market zoom. And now, this is not a history lesson. What I'm trying to point out to you is that when the market comes down and people start talking about Bitcoin going down to nothing, oh, it's going to die, it's going to go, give it a break, okay? And there's no interest in ETFs. Another article I saw, which I'll show you. Give it a break. This is the whole thing is that you have a maturing market. And with a maturing market, and a lot of things happen with blockchain and crypto, Everything is taking time and gelling, but so many other people in this world realize that cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and the good ones will be around. When you think about a coin or a token, right? Say to yourself, what does that coin or token give me? What does it give the world? Does it do anything? Does the network behind it have anything that the world's going to use? If it doesn't have it, if it doesn't have an asset, it doesn't have a value, the coin's going bye-bye. Because why would you want it? What does it do? It doesn't do anything. There's over 2,000 coins listed on CoinMarketCap. This year, you're going to see that number go down. Why? Less ICOs going up, less STOs. You're going to see, there'll be some, but not a lot. And what it comes down to is that you're going to see the good coins, all coins. And there's another article that says, oh, all coins took down Bitcoin. Garbage. Okay. What it comes down to is that there's not a lot of money in the market. Think about the money. You need at least 25 billion in the market daily to have a good flow. If you're hitting 6 billion or 10, it's in just a sideways motion. So now when you look at what happened in 2017, December, January, it got into gangbusters at 19,140 on December 17, 2017. Okay? Then went down, it started going down a bit. At that point, a little bit, a lot of it, back up again, but then really started going down into the middle of January. And when it started the downward trend, this, you could say, the bubble burst, guys. It was just a hype. Everything was going crazy. And then it came back down to reality. And with that, everybody knows what 2018 held. Yep, the balloon was deflating and it was coming down. Now what you have to look at is that the way the market's trading and all the coins are doing it, this is your market, guys. This is what you're going to have. You're going to have, the reality is that Bitcoin will go up. Bitcoin will go down. But the more and more money that comes into the market, that's the ticket. You have basically, what? Bitcoin's got a 24-hour volume of $5 billion. Think about that. Okay? $5 billion. So anybody that worries about anything going around with Bitcoin and not doing good, you got to have one thing in mind. All this money that's in the market right now of $122 billion, that's a lot of money in the market. But guess what? There's going to be a lot more coming up. Today's daily volume at 16.3. It needs to get up into that mid-20s to have good flow. And let's hope it starts happening. And get this thing train cranking. With the people that give you the naysay, don't listen to them. Bitcoin's going to be the big boy and is the grandpa, and it's going to be around for a long, long time. So, with that, now we got some news for the SEC lists cryptocurrency as a top examination priority. Yeah, they better. So with that, you basically have, forget the ads, when you would look through, and this, I'll link this article for you. Basically, let you read through it. SEC is going to take care of business. They thought that when the guy, what's his name, came in, the chairman of it, they thought for sure that he would just lock and load for the basically taking care of crypto. He's slow going it and just making sure that everything's cool. So now when you have Ripple, and this is just with these ads on the website, holy mackerel, I got to stop that sucker or I'll lose it and come back to it. Basically, they're talking about just the XRP ledger being used more and more for banks in 2019. Brad is just out there saying, in 2019, watch the banks use XRP. And that is going to be a good thing for a Ripple. We know that. So getting back to the coins and tokens that have asset value, product value, well, you better believe it. That is what you got to keep in mind. What's good out there to invest in? What has a future? What to expect? Here's more news. What to expect when Ethereum's Constantinople hard fork happens? Anybody that gets into this kind of a thing, it's basically, it's done it before. Ethereum forked off. And when it did, it had Ethereum Classic. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. Okay, this is that article I was telling you about. Bitcoin price will tank below 3,000. And he says predicts mass sell-off. Let me just X that out for you. Okay. Then when you look out here, you look at Bitfi. And Bitfi, the wallet, the hardware wallet, is a good wallet, and it basically has the option of Apollo coming onto it. This company has done a great job in promoting Apollo. When you look at what they have down here in their thread that they put out yesterday, and you see here that it's in this thread, we will provide a bit of education on Apollo currency. As is often the case, the majority of existing holders as well as future investors don't actually understand what they own. Well, for Apollo Knots, they do. Apollo Knots know what they have. But this is great that they're doing this. This is the case with Bitcoin, okay, well, whatever. But now, Apollo is not just another blockchain. It is a very high-performance infrastructure with rich features that you will be able to use in a tangible way once they are fully incorporated into Bitfi. In this thread, now that's one thing, Bitfi's got it, yes. But guess what? The wallet that you download for Apollo, excuse me, if I can drink some coffee, okay. Thank you. Talk. Okay, anyway. So with this, everybody knows who has Apollo that it is the coin of the year for 2019. Why is that? Because it is the all-in-one, world's first all-in-one privacy coin. It has complete privacy with a public option. Not just private, it has a public option. Then it has all the features built into the wallet. So when you look at the wallet on the left-hand side of your dashboard, download your wallet of choice to the left. iOS wallet's coming out. Now when you look at the other features to the Apollo, this is Apollo in the green on the left. These are other things that the other guys don't have that Apollo has. Apollo is the all-in-one. And then, getting into a rhythm, then it is mass adoption. So when you look at the storefronts in Africa, South Africa, and Australia, where you can walk in and buy Apollo with cash, with ATMs going in those stores soon. Yeah, think about that. Look at the signs on the door. They're selling Apollo currency cash. That's happening, and as AJ Morris said on Fox Business, talking about Apollo, is that AJ Morris is the head of marketing, that they have thousands of stores planned worldwide. There are ATMs going into the malls of the United States soon. And that, you got to understand, is the future. Is that Bitcoin tried to go crazy with mass adoption? No, it's going to be an asset. It's going to be held. It's going to be like gold stored away, and it's going to go up. Apollo is taking the lead and going above every other coin on the market and doing mass adoption. Nobody's got anything like Apollo. Nobody. It's not just me saying that. That's Forbes. That's everybody. LA Times. Everybody. And when you look at what Apollo has done over the last 6 months, 8 months, they have put the best out there. The fastest network in the land. Yep. The most private in the world. I'm not going to play the video. You guys have seen it. I'll play it again soon, but you know that Apollo is setting history. And with Olympus Protocol and Hermes is 2-second block speed, guys. So fast. Anybody that's new to Apollo, the fastest network in the world. Yep. So you got the most private, the fastest. You have a wallet that has the gateway to private messaging. Yeah, open up the wallet, left-hand side dashboard. You can message. You can store data, your own data. Nobody has that. Put it up there and store it in the cloud privately, right? You have a marketplace. You can spend your Apollos and buy things. Yeah, have them delivered to your door. Who has that? Okay, then you have a decentralized exchange coming into the wallet. So you can exchange your coins in your wallet. Holy mackerel. And you have voting, and you have aliases, and you have a bunch of other things you can do with a wallet. Nobody has that. Okay, not all those features. And when you think about the fastest and the most private, hello, Houston, to the moon. Houston, we're coming home. So with Apollo, it's a rush. Now, getting over to, and the links are all down below. You want to learn about Apollo? Go to the links down below. I have the website. I have everything down below. The Medium page, you can read their articles. Everything. Just look down there and you'll see all the links. And the articles for Forbes and LA Times. Okay, getting to the news again. Crypto Giant Circle pushes for crypto to crypto tax changes. Very important. Crypto has a lobbying set up in Washington. I should say, Circle does. for crypto push on the Internal Revenue Service to get that law changed. The crypto tax. It is a pain in the butt. You have to itemize all your stuff. Yep. Use your Excel spreadsheet and just itemize. It's just a pain in the butt. So they want to do away with that. And when you look at what's going on here too, the leading government on this issue right now is France, where they are soon passing a law where there will be zero taxes on crypto to crypto transactions. Let's get that going for the United States. Now, when you look over here, I'm going to include this list down below, or link down below. CoinDesk put out a very good piece on Bitcoin. Okay, getting back to where I started the video, now you got the history. When you look at this, this is interactive. And you can look at the history of Bitcoin and all the things that were talking about it, and what they were saying about it, all the good things about it. Now, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is going to be your, basically your asset, your gold. Put it away, store it, and watch it go up down the road. It's a good thing to get. You can buy a portion. A lot of people don't realize you can buy a portion of Bitcoin. You don't need the whole thing. Buy $500 worth. Buy 1,000. Use Coinbase. Go to Coinbase and take from your bank account, put it in, and buy your pieces of Bitcoin. And as time goes by, it adds up. 1 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin, that kind of a thing. So with this thing, this is very good. When you go to this site and you see how it interacts with you, it's pretty cool. So guys, nice little feature here. Everybody have a great Saturday today. Any breaking news, I'll have it for you. Enjoy the weekend, and I will be in touch. Talk to you soon.